Hello, guys. We got a breaking news weather report here in the Midwest. We have severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings breaking out throughout the area tonight, or more like today. So we see these storms from South Bend down to Lafayette and even down to Muncie, where they start to weaken out before they get into the Cincinnati area. Now once they get into Kentucky, they go off. But then you see those dots forming up around Ohio and come down around West Virginia. So now let's just look at that radar again, see storms moving, and see the storms building up after. Sorry for me being so quiet. So here's the wind risk. We have this is a thunderstorm risk. We have a 70% chance for thunderstorms over there from it looks like around Van Wert County all the way to the Illinois border. Then we have 40% around that was in the middle of Findlay and Marion. And these are the thunderstorms throughout the day today. Here's the tornado risk, only 2%. Probably not going to get as many tornadoes. You saw one or two. You saw like four all together today. So here's the wind risk for tonight. We're on a group, or this part's on a group 1 wind risk for tonight. As here we see the storms all the way down, just doesn't reach Columbus, the group 1 risk. Then 5% wind risk in Pennsylvania through tonight. And now tomorrow, 30% wind risk down Virginia, blah, blah, blah. But really, what we want to see is tonight. Sorry, I pressed the wrong one. Okay, now this is, okay. Is this the one for today? Wait, no, it's not the one for today. This is the one for today. As we have a enhanced risk for your East Illinois, all northern Indiana, and western Ohio. So here is your excessive rainfall risks. For tonight, we see 5% excessive rainfall risk, so flooding is not very much likely. Tomorrow, we see some through New York, and then the next day we see some just past New York. Then over here, doesn't look like there's any wildfires. Now we've got some hazardous heat down there in the south, and then a little bit up in the north you could see in Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. Now, what we've all been waiting for a little bit, the drought monitor. As we've been seeing some really big droughts across the way. Here's right now the risk for droughts. Not as big in the east until you get into the Colorado, Idaho area, where we see a lot of drought in that area. And then this is the monthly drought. Some is bad up towards the Minnesota area, some down the Las Vegas, Colorado area. And then this is seasonally, so this is what it's usually every season. Okay, now we see that little one down by just east of Findlay in the Auburn Indiana. Now we see some up there. But before we leave this breaking news place, let's look at this radar one more time as we see the storms forming down there by Kentucky, some forming down by Athens, then some maybe severe storms for tonight. We don't really know. So remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.